Okay, this is working, thank you. Now this should be okay. So here's my Kala Travel tenor ukulele. It has a pickup in it too. Now where is it? There you can see on the butt. Yeah, it's got the, it's the older style one because it's got the pickup here. New ones have them up here. Anyway, I thought I'd just give you a quick video just to show you. Now, of course, with your chord hand here, it's a bit hard to see on my phone, but you might be able to get it. Now, it's easy when you're learning, and I've played guitar before I've learnt ukulele properly, and I play bass also, so I've got a bit of experience. Now, it's easy, I see, with new players. They often tend to grip kind of in this sort of fashion. Okay, grip in this kind of fashion, right, like this. Okay, so yeah, all right, and you tend to hold your hand in a rigid, stiff kind of way. Now, a good option is to do this with your wrist. Okay, now see, when you do this, you see how floppy it feels. And you're shaking your hand and bouncing your wrist around up and down and in circles. Well, that's how your wrist should be when you're playing the chords. Okay, and your fingers should be able to move freely like this, and they will stretch out a bit over time, and you can, like I said, go and get exercises. But also, when you are playing, okay, hopefully you can see this, you can drop, your wrist should be loose, okay, loose, wobble, wobble, and down, and then you want to hold your chords like this. Okay, you want to hold your chords down. Now, your wrist should not be twisted like this. Your hand needs to be kind of flat. Now, it may help, okay, and your fingers kind of rounded. You can see mine are rounded here. Now, also, on the back, if you can just see, sorry, let's move around here. On the back, your thumb goes kind of in this sort of position here. If you can see that, kind of just here, or you can even, if you need to, put it back slightly this way. And the reason why that is so that you should even be able to actually not even worry about the thumb when you're playing chords. If you can get to the stage where the thumb's there just to really hold your hand and wrist in place, you shouldn't actually need the thumb. You could even just play without the thumb. And that's how much pressure you really need. You don't need to push. So you don't need to grip really hard. You can even use without your thumb. But you can either have your thumb slightly towards the headstock, even over the headstock if you're playing in the first position frets, or kind of just that way if it helps. But you want your wrist to be kind of like rounded, and you're in this position. So sorry, in this position here, more sort of rounded and up. Right, so your elbow even can stick out a bit more this way when you're starting to learn, just to help to get your wrist in the right position. Then when your wrists learn to be in the right position, then you can sort of bring your elbow back in again to your side. But stick your elbow out if you have to. It might seem weird, but you can stick your elbow right out like a chicken wing on your summer hand, and then you learn to get your chords in a very good shape and position. So yeah, there you go, in the right position. Now, with your other hand here, of course, when you're playing strings, you want it kind of at this position too, rounded. Okay, if you're playing with your fingers, finger picking. Okay, and I'll just try and hold it up here, and you want this hand to be kind of. Sorry, I'll just stand up. It's just in the wrong position. Here you go, it's better. And I'll just get my strap on. And you also want to play with the strap. And you want to sit upright as best you can with your feet flat on the ground. And yes, I am playing on my couch too. I know I said to use an office chair. That's just to get you used to the right position. Now, holding this up in mid, or just stand up. Drop it down. Now you can see my playing hand here. It's quite rounded. My elbow is away from the body. That's why a strap helps. Because you can play and hold it without a strap, and of course grab it and hug it, and I can play without a strap. It's easy, but then my hand is holding my arm is holding up the uke without a strap, and then resting on the body, and so it's restricted a little bit. So I like having my wrist out and my hand up this position, so I can play when I'm picking, or I can start with my thumb or fingers. I'm going to show you I use a finger and a thumb to go up. Okay. So I'll go back over here so you can see my other hand playing. Okay. kind of be in that position. And yeah, so basically, you can even strum with a pick. Now, if I can just quickly go and get a pick, hold on. Sorry about this. Didn't have my pick ready. I have a pick up here somewhere. I've got lots of picks here. Okay. Now, if you happen to be using a pick, here's a pick. Okay, if you happen to be using a pick, yeah, this one's got is a bit of a grip on it, and a little bit of a bit for your thumb, that fit your thumb in. But some of them don't have that. This pick is a, can I read it? I can't read in this light. It's a wedge pick. They've got a nice sort of rough grip on them, but normal picks are fine. And when you're holding a pick, you kind of want to, if you get to using a pick, you kind of want to hold it kind of in this position on your hand. So yeah, you're holding it kind of between your thumb, so your finger there, and your thumb. And yeah, and you want to hold it kind of so it's in a good position. You can have it, you can adjust them this way and that way till it's in a comfortable place. When you're playing with a pick, of course you want to be able to strum it so that it's kind of like this. So yeah, the pick's going, you can go, you can also go. Now, of course, you might see some people when they're playing chords, just going back to chords again, with their thumb sticking up. Now, that's not okay. The reason why I suggested before to have a thumb down is so you get your wrist in position the right. Now, it's okay. You can even play chords if you have to with your thumb. And on guitar, some guitarists tend to use their thumb as well, but their wrist is still quite loose. But a good idea is to get your thumb out of the way. And even when you're playing like full bar chords, like this. See, here's bar chord C. Bar chord C. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but it's bar chord C. So you use your thumb, or your finger goes across all the strings. And then bar chord D, you put your finger across all the strings, and then, yeah. Okay, and then put your little finger where it goes. There. Just like that. Right. And when you are, another tip when you're playing chords too, just quickly, is that if you're keeping all, I can play bar chord G here. So I'll try and stand up again, there you go. So bar chord G, that's better, you can see it now. So bar chord G is going here. And bar chord C. And then bar chord D is here. I play it there, I can go to D here. Probably that's better. G, C, and D, G, C, and D, C, D there, C, and G. So bar chords are quite handy to play too, and of course I adapt a lot of bar chords because I'm a guitar player, as I said first. So bar chords can be quite fun too. So yeah, this is about 9 minutes now. Yeah, 9 minutes, so yeah, but there's some basic tips and tricks. Right, so bar chords can be quite fun and easy once you get them more advanced, of course. Don't worry about bar chords at the moment. Right, and yeah, so you can use chord charts. Now, if you've got a, looking at chords and you've got an Android phone, I'm not sure if this app is on iPhone, but I've got an Android anyway, phone and tablet. So you're looking for a app called U chord for ukulele chords, and BU chord for baritone ukulele chords, and G chord if you play guitar. And yeah, they're good apps. I find there are other apps that you might see recommended. And there's a lot of other good apps too, but I found for my use, and I've tested a few apps, like Chord Time's another one that I've seen people in the ukulele community recommend, and yes, that's a good app. When I used it before, it had some wrong chords in it, and also I found all the add-ons and extras and modules that you get, it made it quite a big app. And the U chord ones by that company are really good. Now get the U chord 3 and BU chord 3 free one. Don't need to pay for it. They seem to have a weird system where they do a new app every time they upgrade instead of, yeah, you know, just maintaining the original one. That's their choice. But yeah, they're good apps. So U chord and BU chord as well. So now it's after 10 minutes. I'll leave it at that. And yeah, I'll share this link to this video when I've uploaded it. So it'll be good. Yeah, so you enjoy yourself, and yeah, I hope that ukulele will be coming yeah, a lot better for you, and it'll become a lot easier. So thank you, and yeah, be good. Cheers. All right. Bye.